So, a few days ago, I talked about how Roblox is, try and protect these predators or their quote unquote users. So basically, what happened? This guy Shelp, he made a video about Roblox just banning him from the Shadow Realms, basically saying you are not welcome to our game because you are creating this hostile environment. And for that reason, he's no longer available, or he's no longer able to play Roblox. He's been banned from every single thing that has to do with Roblox. The reason being is because apparently Roblox didn't like the way he handled things. He didn't like the way that he actually was doing something for the community, doing helping out the community as far as making sure that people in the game were good, were safe. So Ham and Gideon, they team up, and then they were taking down predators in the community. So they took down about six predators that actually did see jail time. So that was actually a good thing, right? But I don't know what is happening over at HQ in Roblox. They didn't like that. They wiggled the finger and they said, no, 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 no. We can't have that. We can't do that. So they threw the book on him, basically saying, "Look, you're no longer allowed to be in a platform. You are not welcome to our games. You basically cannot be in Roblox anymore." Which is so fucking stupid, in my opinion. And this is coming from the same guy, the same CEO who wants Roblox to be a dating website. He wants Roblox to be this freaking goddamn freak of nature where goddamn 17 and older can go ahead and date. First of all, 17 and older. I thought the legal age for most states here in the US was 18 for consent. 17, that's a little weird, okay? So this fucking crackhead thought it was a good idea to come up with that idea of Roblox becoming a dating website. Obviously people didn't like that, people don't like it, and they raise hell for obvious reasons. It's like, what the fuck, like this shit doesn't make sense. I thought it was a kids game for kids. Why the fuck are you pushing this narrative when your audience is primarily like 10, 12 years? So yeah, that just didn't make too much sense for me. But they decide to double down today. Actually, here they made a bloop fucking statement, basically horse shit. Says we are sharing more information about why it's necessary to remove vigilance from Roblox, the way in which we review and act on reports of abuse on Roblox. While seemingly intentioned, the vigilantes we've banned have taken action that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for its users. This is what I have an issue with, okay? I don't know what kind of crack they've been smoking up in fucking HQ, but how is a user, your own user, who is taking down pedophiles a problem? How is he a problem and not a solution? Like, it does not make sense for you to accuse Shelp of creating an unacceptable and unsafe environment for users. Yeah, it should be unacceptable and unsafe environment for them, for the freaking pedophiles, not for the fucking kids or the victims, the potential victims that they're trying to save. So it's just so fucking stupid to double down on why they decided to do this to the guy. I mean, you could have just come up and say, hey, we respect what they're doing. We fully fully agree that the community is being targeted by pedophiles, and we want to help out as much as we can. That's it. That would have been the end of it, and you could move on. But not. Instead, they said we had banned this kid or Van Shell from our database from entering our game because he just created an unsafe environment for users, which is so goddamn dumb. And then it goes on. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate minors, actively approach other users, then try to lead them to other platforms to have sexual explicit conversation, which is against our policy of user and terms, or yeah, of our terms and use. Oof, can't even speak English. So what he was doing is that he will lurk these predators onto Discord, which is a whole different platform. That has nothing to do with Roblox, but that's what they would do, right? Apparently, that hurts their feelings because you're taking away pedophiles from one platform to the other, which is ridiculous. Like, why would you think, like, yeah, it's bad for them to hunt down our pedophiles? They're making money. They're out here spending money on our games, and it's like, God, so freaking stupid. This whole statement is dumb. But basically, they just double down on what's happening. They don't want to admit that they're wrong because that will be bad PR. Like, this could have been a perfect PR for them if they would just come up and say, hey, we fully agree on what's going on. We are aware of the issue. We want to help out as much as we can. And instead, they said, no, fuck that. We're going to ban you from our platform and you are no longer welcome in Roblox. The whole thing is just so goddamn disgusting. But that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it at.